This thing matches this. Weird. This isn't red.
Ross.
You're Ross.
How about Ross now?
Well guys, I'm lost. I don't really know where I'm at. I just showed up randomly in this one random guy's field. There's beans there, there's corn there. So there's some weird Deere sprayer. Looks like it's broken. And then there's a Augie sprayer over there. I just don't know. I just randomly showed up and these guys say they're gonna put me to work. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes. This isn't red. Weird. This thing matches this. Weird. In all seriousness, guys, I am at LR Rush Farms again. You guys may remember I stole Alex's tractor last fall. Well, now I'm gonna steal his tractor this spring. Hi, Ross. I was in the area about a couple hours away, so I figured we rained out today at my main job, so I figured I'd come up and hang out with them. So Ross is gonna be spraying in their STS-14 Augie. Alex and I are going to be spraying in the R4030. I'm probably going to be driving his water tender trailer around for him. And we'll have to hang it out a little bit and spray together. So yeah, let's see how the day goes. But first, I got here right in time as Ross was finishing up, so let's go to some drone footage. He's gonna break my camera by just looking at that. Better not put him on there very much. Get away! And I thought my spray trailer was complicated. Oof. There's a lot going on there. That flag is the definition of yes. Ross and I are socially distanced in a sprayer cab together.
Ross.
You're Ross.
How about Ross now?
Because you always break things like that mirror.
Hey, that mirror's been gone for 2 years.
And who broke it?
Not me.
Sure.
It was the tree's fault. Here they're putting in an irrigation line.
That's cool.
Or not an irrigation line, they're putting power to the irrigation well.
Nice.
See that?
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Cut it up with that tool and don't fall in this ditch would be a lot better off.
Yeah, there's not much of a ditch there. Just don't hit that sign.
You see that spot right there? It's not planted?
Yep.
Dad had his tractor buried 7 feet deep.
When?
It was Memorial Day 5 years ago.
Wow.
It was a 7-foot deep hole. We fell off in a boil, drive to the field. That was not a fun day. 7 hours, 4 different tractors, and an excavator, and a bunch of different straps and chains and cables.
We have never gotten stuck. I guess we've never buried a piece of equipment. Oh, we're here already. Yep, never have. We're usually conservative when we run. If it's borderline at all, we don't run. And that bites us in the butt sometimes, but that is what it is.
Oh, we'll run whenever it's raining.
Yeah, we won't.
You Iowa guys don't know how to farm, that's just what it is.
Hey, easy, easy. So one thing I do like about these Deere booms compared to these case booms is they're built about twice as heavy. They'll take an absolute beating, and plus you can actually unfold these things out when you're moving, which is really nice about them. And it's a side dress rig. So yeah, we're gonna get spraying. Well, he is. I'm just gonna sit here and watch it. Big time, planting right there. Looks like a Deere 5, I'm gonna guess a 5085E with a 6-row integrated planter.
You see all kinds of different things out here, don't you, Ron?
Yeah, we passed them planting watermelons before. That's kind of neat. And Alex is just about done with this field. 2 more passes left.
Then we gotta go to the back over there. There's one that's like enclosed by trees.
So I'm starting to think he's taking me out back to leave me back there and burn me at the stake, because we are about 2 miles off the road right now and I still don't know where we're going. We're spraying beans right now, people, and that's still a cornfield.
But we ain't even made it to the bean field yet.
You just taking out back to kill me? Ah, crap.
Whoa.
Guys, help! Help!
Well.
Get me out of here! Holy crap! Jesus. I was not exaggerating that one. Just so you guys know, there is actually a field back here. He didn't drop me off and kill me. I was worried, but we're good. Maybe good. Stay tuned. Bye, Felicia. Finally, he's gone. So I'm gonna take his water wagon, take that back to the farm. So I'm basically, like I said, I'm gonna be his water tender minion today. It's a better word to use than I used earlier. So I'm gonna take a drink and then head home. Yes, that beeping's a little air alarm. Yes, I'll get my seatbelt on as soon as I get turned around. Just making sure I don't have any issues. There's Ross's spray trailer. So now I gotta catch up to Alex. Now this thing would be nice to have back home. I hope we get one set up like this at some point. We'll see though. Catching him. There he is right there. Hammer down. So right here we're going to be passing a watermelon planter. That's going to be pretty neat. You guys will see it here in a bit. There it is. It's pulled by a Deere 8R tractor. No duals on it. I'll slow down so you guys can see it. Look at that thing. It's cool. They put it on beds. And look at this bus too. Neat. This idiot in front of me needs to hurry up. Let's go. A place to be, things to spray. Hello, friend who doesn't drive a Deere who should be. That looks like a new Irrigator, a C-Series. Either 1 or 2 years old. Well, 53 feet, hangs a little bit onto the road. Whoops. But I'm fueling up their truck right now. Get some decent diesel. So it's kind of cool. I appreciate Alex and the Roche Farms for having me out here for the day. Just kind of cool to see a different operation, see them during, for those of you guys who don't know, I did visit them during harvest. Look at me at a card right here. But it's kind of cool seeing different operations during different times of the year too. Learn from them. Plus you get that loser to kind of come keep me company.
How many things did you hit?
Yeah, only 6.
That was better than 5.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So they have their own tile plow machine, an older one. I need to jump on this thing because this thing is awesome. Never been on one, never seen one, never done anything. This thing is huge. Big old engine up top, up front. Long 20-foot track, I'm guessing. And here's all your controls. So what this thing does is it lays tile. What tile is basically a pipe that goes underneath the fields that basically brings water off your fields quicker and drains them. There is some controversy with tile. I don't know a ton about it, but I do know that tile is actually pretty dang good for the soil. It drains fields quicker. It doesn't drain surface water. It drains subsurface water, which is usually a lot cleaner. So again, not going to go into it a ton, but I do know it is better. Anyway, so the pipe comes in here. I'm guessing, I'm not sure how it feeds it, but the pipe goes in here and down the tile plow. You guys have put enough pipe through it, you actually wore a hole. Jeez.
This is our smaller one. This is our smaller boot.
You have a smaller boot. I was like, you have a...
We can change the boots.
Right.
And this boot right here is a 3 to 6 inch boot.
Yep.
And we got another boot that's a 6 to 14.
Whew. This thing is huge. How many engine horsepower? You got any idea?
I don't know. It's a Detroit motor.
Detroit? Yes, this thing is pretty neat. Alright, so Alex and I just took a nice lunch. Yes, it was a date. So now I'm going to follow him in the water trailer. We just got his sprayer rinsed out. He's going to be switching chemical programs. So we got the sprayer rinsed out. So now he's going to go ahead and head up to the next farm. I think he said it's like 20 miles away. So that'll be fun. Nice long road trip. Alright, let's go chase the sprayer. Well, I beat Alex here. I've been calling him Ross all day just to kind of make him mad. But I beat him here, so I'm going to go ahead and get his hose out so we can fill. It looks like he's got quite a bit of ground here. I'm guessing that's his all the way. That's at least probably a quarter mile or half mile that way and at least a mile that way. So he's got quite a bit of soybeans up here. I think he said 300 acres. So I'll get it out so we can be ready for him to roll. Slow poke. All right, let's fill him up. So guys, unfortunately I have some really bad news. I think Alex dropped my GoPro. Actually, I know he dropped my GoPro and it landed on my mic and it ruined my mic for the rest of this video. So unfortunately we're just going to be going through a voiceover, but I'm going to try and make it interesting for you guys because there were some really cool things that happened while I was on Alex's farm for the rest of the day. So again, we can blame Alex. Go over to his channel right now, LO Roush Farms, comment on his latest video and say, "You broke Ron's GoPro. Thanks for ruining his video." He'd appreciate that. So anyway, so let's go ahead and talk about the sprayer right now. So I was driving his sprayer, put about 100 acres in or so, and one of the coolest things I like about Deere sprayers are the boom. Their boom is hands down night and day different and better than the case boom that I have. So Alex is waving hi and just saying hi, how he likes me filling up a sprayer for him. So real quick, the GPS was much better. I like the 2630. I like the 4600 better, which is the newest monitor from Deere, but the 2630 is pretty good too. It's better than the Case Pro 700 by a long shot. Anyway, boom, as far as boom goes, his boom is 100 feet long. My boom is 100 feet long. But as you can see, his boom is flat. It does not have two kind of rows stacked on each other. We'll flash back to my kind of me spraying with my boom or driving on the road with my boom. It is stacked up on top of each other, where Deere boom is stacked away from you. So you have good visibility. It's just built bigger. To me, I think it's built twice as hard, twice as heavy. And that basically, I like that because yes, you're a little bit heavier, but the fact is it'll last. It's not going to shake. It's not going to wear out over time. I just think that boom is much better. So anyway, now let's go back to keep going in the video. So there's Alex's dad and sister following in the corn planter and seed tender. That is actually the last field that they were going to, full field, I believe. They actually finished up today. Alex is going to be spraying this field. I think he's just out checking crops or something, but I was kind of right now talking about the pros and cons of the case sprayer compared to a Deere sprayer. So here the Deere engine is up front, where in a case sprayer the engine is in the back. That is, I always thought Deere sprayers were a lot louder, but they are not. They're actually pretty quiet. This is a D8H cat bulldozer that they had. This thing hasn't ran in 8 years. He says if you want it, come get it. I just don't have a way to get it out of there. But yeah, this thing's been sitting on the side of the road. It was or on the side of the field. Really cool. They used it to clear the ditches and stuff out, and then I think it just died and they left it there. So yeah, really kind of cool. I tried to start it. The key wouldn't even turn, but yeah, it was really cool just kind of seeing the different kind of controls, because I'm guessing this thing was built in like the 60s, 70s, 80s, something like that. It's an open cab, but like there's the gears, your gear shift, forward, reverse, turning, we're pulling those levers out, not that one there. I believe that was your blade control, that was your tilt. Yeah, it was a really cool dozer to see that. So yeah, we just got done with this field, so I'm driving Alex's Dad's pickup. I'm just moving it. Then Alex has dropped me off at my sprayer wagon. Then we're going to drive over to Augie, to a farm that's 20 miles away, and where Augie's planting, and Alex is also going to be spraying. So yeah, let's go ahead and get some drone footage of Augie planting. And there's Augie filling up. He's running an 8400R, which is a 2018, I believe, and a DB60 20-inch row corn or soybean planter. That's what they plant all their soybeans with. They have a large operation. Again, guys, he has a really cool channel. You really should check it out. But they have a homemade fertilizer/seed tender that's on the back of this truck. It's an old Army surplus trailer that they kind of rigged up this tender for. It's got a combine quick coupler on the back to get hydraulic power, and that's what actually powers the hydraulics on the tender itself. And I'm actually turning it on for Augie right now. Just gives it hydraulic flow, which turns the augers and opens up the valve to let seed go. And there's it's dumping. It dumps really fast. I really like it. And it's just kind of cool seeing the two tenders and then two equipment there. And now here's the really cool part. Not so cool for Alex, but funny for Augie and us. So Augie and I are driving a mile down the road, and Alex is just starting to spray. We're driving road speed right now, probably 18, 20 mile an hour, and so is Alex. He's really trying to catch up to us, and soon you can kind of see the terrace coming up on his right. He is just cruising. He's catching us, and bam! Oh man, he just wrecked his boom. I really wish you would have kind of heard the original audio for this, but basically the cap came off his direct injection pumps, and you can kind of see that stream flowing out on the right hand side. So yeah, that was kind of funny. So now we're just going to unfold the boom, or unfold the planter. You can kind of see the tire on the right is a different tire. Right here we actually just had Deere run across that I didn't get the camera out quick enough. So yeah, Augie is just cruising along in the DB60, planting around 6 mile an hour. There's Alex spraying, and Augie and I planting. It's actually a really nice bean planter. Like that would be, he can get a lot done. He's able to plant at like 5.5, 6 mile an hour. We were just having a blast. Augie's all right. I think he's better than Alex. Don't tell him that though. Wink. So yeah, and I'm also teaching Augie how a new GPS line where basically it's called an adaptive curve, so he can mark a path, and then the the planter will drive itself 60 feet over, so it's pretty cool. And Alex broke down, so shocker, Alex broke something, so we quit planning and went over to help him diagnose this. So I was just looking, I kind of had a feeling I knew which hose was broken, and I had him turn it on, and that's what happened. Basically, he had a line that kind of ruptured, got too tight, and I don't think it was one that actually broke, or that wreck that not the wreck, but the boom body slam that you guys saw did it, but I think it was just overtime wear. So yeah, he just had to replace that hydraulic hose. Not a big deal, but he was shut down for the day. So instead of riding 3 people in the cab on the way back and getting kind of smushed, or riding on the ladder landing of the tractor, which is dangerous, I figured I'd rather ride on the planter because there's nothing behind me that'll run me over if I fall off, and there's much bigger platform. So cue cool planter noises. That would have been cool audio to see, but yeah, I just made it back. It was dusty, but it wasn't that bad. And now I get to drive this nice 1986 or 88 Mack home. This thing was an absolute beast of a truck. It was really hard to get it to shift. For one, there's 3 parking brakes, or 3 brake knobs. There was your normal red and yellow, but there was also blue. I couldn't figure out what the blue was, but I knew that there was a brake on, so I left the blue out, and yeah, I drove with the brake on for a half mile until I figured that out. So yeah, we're just leaving right now. I'm just struggling to get it moving. But yeah, it was a different shifting pattern, but it wasn't that bad. I think it was only a 5-speed, but it was cool. Look at this. That's the coolest part right there. The thing just chugs black smoke. I really wish I would have gotten audio for this, because this thing was absolutely awesome. So anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I do apologize for the lack of audio. There's Emma, their cool little black lab. So let's go ahead and jump to my pre-recorded outro. Hi, Emma. Well, guys, I do apologize for that. Like it said, I fixed the mic issue, so the next video that you guys see won't have these issues, but it just kind of sucked because I was only at Alex's farm for about a half a day, so I really wish I would have been able to get a good quality video for you guys, because there was some cool stuff that we did, as you guys kind of saw, but oh well. But anyway, guys, I'm back in Iowa. I have a lot of videos that are recorded coming up, and I am going to be heading back down south to go work for Deere, some other places down in like Louisiana. So there's going to be kind of gaps in videos, as you guys can kind of see. I basically film a bunch of videos while I'm here to slowly release them while I'm gone. That way, there's still always content coming, so my videos do get behind, but I don't see any other better way. If you guys do have a better idea or a suggestion, kind of comment it down below. But I do appreciate you guys watching the video. Again, huge thanks to Alex for having me out. Go check out his channel. Card will be right here. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I make the most of it. If you guys did enjoy it, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Hartung Family Farms. Of course, guys, as always, a ta-ta for now.